Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
Well, as what's par for the course, there's always a lot of things happening in our area, and we're going to talk about tourism, too. Joining us today, Executive Director of Visit Greater Lima, Betsy Billingsley, and thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful out here. We've got great weather this time of year, and so let's talk about tourism a little bit more. You got more details, I guess, about the past year, so tell us more.
So every other year, we get information from the year before. So 2023, we just got our information back about what the spending looked like, what the economy impact was, that economic impact, and what that looked like for our county. And we are up, and it's such a great thing. That was last year. Now this year we're up even more. I'm sure of that. But it's really exciting when you look at and you break down the numbers in general. Our economic impact for the county is $482.8 million. Now that covers all the income, all of the taxes, everything like that, generated by tourists.
Wow.
And any tourist is somebody that doesn't live within the county limits. So that's kind of how they look at that. But it's really exciting. And 8% of the workers in Allen County are in the tourism industry, whether that's hotels, attractions, even some retail. It's all taken into consideration. So it's really exciting for us.
8%, that's higher than I thought you were going to say, really.
It was really I mean, I'm new, but it was higher than I thought it would be as well.
Right, yeah.
And those dollars then that they are making stay here because they live here. The majority do.
Right.
And so it's really exciting to see those numbers increase year to year.
It certainly is. It just is another example of how you think tourism is not in your town, but it's important for everybody. It is here, you know?
And it's also important to remember that that's the community supporting tourism. So as people stop for gas or as people stop for, a meal or something like that, those dollars count because they're paying state and local tax, they're paying county tax in some cases. And so those all go to them programs that we all enjoy. So it all just kind of trickles down.
Right, yeah, exactly. Well, does it help to have the big facilities that we have in town, like the fairground and the event center and civic center and stuff like that?
We are so fortunate to have so many. And not just the big event spaces, but also we're lucky to have so many wonderful hotels. The hotels aren't just for visitors. They're for people that have been working. They're for people for reunions, family members. If you don't have room at your house, you can always stay at a hotel. Right?
Exactly, yeah.
So it really is, those dollars count. And it's not just people coming from out of state. They're coming to work. They're coming to stay, to day trip, whatever.
Right, yeah. That's exciting stuff.
It is. It's really exciting.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure this year is going to be better because we've had the eclipse and all kinds of things like that.
Eclipse numbers are great. So we did do a little bit of eclipse numbering. And April to April last year, we were up in the county about 27%. Year to year. So that was 27% stays, but in Perry Township, it was 90%. So that tells you that they were all over there. The majority were staying out in Perry Township.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's wonderful to see that, and it was really great news that we were up, and that's just hotels, but, we all saw the impact of that, I believe.
Right, yeah. All right. Yeah. So lots of things happening. I mean,
so much to do.
So, you can stay at home and enjoy all this stuff happening because we have these different facilities. So one of which is this Saturday, the Lima Area Concert Band.
Yes, at Froat Park. Bring your chair. It's right there at the pavilion. It's going to be, I think, beautiful weather for that. And they're celebrating the cabaret. So they'll be doing the songs from cabaret, and very cool concert. And it's great for the family. It really is.
Right, yeah. Cabaret is a good one there.
Absolutely,
yeah. All right. And we've been covering some of these, and these brown bag lunch series by the Master Gardeners can be really fun and interesting.
They are. They're a great teachable moment. So by the brown bag lunch, you just bring your own lunch or just bring an iced tea with you. Bring your chair to the children's garden right next door to the museum. And you'll learn so much more propagating. What are you actually looking at? I'm really not good at that. My mom calls my house where plants go to die. But I need this, right?
Right.
So about 12:15 on Tuesday. And they do this once a month, I believe, and it's really caught on. So children are welcome as well, because the Children's Garden is really all about bringing the kids together, getting them in nature, and getting them interested in gardening.
Yeah. Actually, I think the brown bag's every Tuesday during the month.
Oh, is it now? Okay, see, you know more than I do.
Only just because we just did a story, so I don't mean to correct you. But
no,
anyway.
absolutely.
All right,
please.
so let's head to Bluffton. Tell us about Discovery Days.
Yes, so Bluffton has implemented Discovery Days, and the next set is next Friday and Saturday. And they have all kinds of events, from car shows, coffee and cars. They've got special retail things going on in their downtown. There's just a lot to do, and that's why it's Discovery Days. So make sure you stop by our website and check out the calendar. That'll take you to the link, and you can find out the full schedule of events. But it's close to home if you're in Lima. It is home if you're in Bluffton, and there's a lot to do in that area.
Yeah, they have a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You mentioned your calendar. I think it's good to go to your website. You can find out about all kinds of things that are happening in the area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have over 50 things happening between now and the end of the month.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot going on. There's always something to do.
All right. Good to hear from you, Betsy. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.